Welcome to C.S. Lewis Inspired. Imagine this. You wake up in the dead of night. The silence is so thick it feels unnatural, pressing against your ears like an unseen force. A whisper, so faint yet unmistakable, emerges from the darkened corner of the room. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens. You turn your head, your eyes straining to pierce the shadows. But there is nothing but the void, swallowing the space where your sight fails to reach. And then, just as suddenly as it came, it vanishes. The room is empty again. Or is it? Was that just a dream? A figment of your imagination playing tricks on your weary mind? Or did something unseen, something real, brush against the fabric of your reality? C.S. Lewis once warned, "There are two equal and opposite errors into which our race can fall about the devils. One is to disbelieve in their existence. The other is to believe and to feel an excessive and unhealthy interest in them. But what if I told you that something has been hidden in plain sight? That within the words of Psalm 91 lies a profound and terrifying revelation about the unseen forces that shape our world. A prophecy that not only offers divine protection from darkness, but also reveals why that darkness exists in the first place." Most people read Psalm 91 as a prayer of comfort, a promise of divine guardianship. "He will command his angels concerning you. 1,000 may fall at your side, no evil shall befall you." Beautiful words, reassuring. But here's the question no one ever asks. What if this passage isn't just about protection? What if it is about war? What if Psalm 91 is not merely a shield, but a battle plan, a coded strategy, revealing a cosmic struggle we were never meant to ignore? Because here's the truth: comfort is never necessary unless danger is real. Before we dive into this revelation, take a moment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and declare your faith in the comments by writing, "God, I see it now." This is more than just engagement. It's about claiming the truth that has been hidden for too long. And if you're truly ready to uncover what the enemy never wanted you to see, stay with me until the end, because the final piece of this prophecy will shake you to your core. The hidden war in Psalm 91. Let's begin with a verse you've likely heard 100 times but never fully understood. "You will tread upon the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent." Psalm 91:13. Pause. Read that again. The lion, the cobra, the serpent. Something shifts here. This isn't just poetic language. This is where everything changes. Throughout the Bible, the lion is a symbol of strength and power, but also of something far darker. In 1 Peter 5:8 we are warned, "Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour." And the serpent? That one's obvious. Genesis 3. The garden, the fall of man, the ultimate deceiver. But why does Psalm 91 bring these two together? Because this is not just about protection from physical harm. It's about dominion over the very forces of darkness. This verse is a declaration of war against Satan himself. The devil knows Psalm 91's power. Now here's where it gets even more unsettling. Do you remember the moment when Satan tempted Jesus in the wilderness? What was the one scripture the devil himself quoted to Christ? Psalm 91. Think about that. The enemy doesn't just know this psalm, he uses it. He throws it at Jesus like a challenge, twisting and manipulating its meaning. Why? Because he understands its true power. And that is precisely why most people never see it for what it really is. Psalm 91 is not just a comforting passage, it is a weapon, an offensive declaration against the forces of darkness. The true purpose of Psalm 91. Now, here's the real question. If Psalm 91 is a declaration of war, What exactly are we fighting for? And what did C.S. Lewis understand about this battle that so many modern Christians have overlooked? Lewis had an extraordinary gift. He could see past the surface of things, past the comfortable words that people cling to. He understood something most Christians shy away from. The supernatural war described in the Bible is not a metaphor. It is not symbolic. It is not poetic imagery wrapped in spiritual language. It is real. Psalm 91 is not merely a prayer of protection, it is a war cry, a battle strategy for those willing to stand against the darkness. The enemy's greatest deception. Let's return to the temptation of Christ in the wilderness. Satan tells Jesus, "Throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you." Matthew 4:6, quoting Psalm 91. Why would the devil quote Scripture? Why would he use God's own words against God himself? Because he understands something most people miss. Satan wasn't merely twisting Scripture, he was exposing a secret. He was revealing that Psalm 91 is not just about safety, it is about authority. And that is why he tried to corrupt its power. He wanted Jesus to misuse it, to twist its meaning, just as he has done with so many things throughout history. But Jesus refused. And that should tell us something. If even the Son of God refused to misuse Psalm 91, then we must ask, what is its true purpose? The awakening of authority. This is where C.S. Lewis gives us a crucial key to understanding Psalm 91. In the Screwtape Letters, Lewis paints a chilling picture of how demons work, not by launching open attacks, not through grotesque displays of horror, but by deception, their greatest weapon, not fear, not violence, distraction, comfort. They lull people into a false sense of security, convincing them that the spiritual war is just an abstract idea, that Christianity is about avoiding hardship rather than stepping into the fight. And that is why Psalm 91 is so dangerous to the enemy, because when people truly understand it, they stop being passive, they wake up, they realize they have been given authority, real, divine authority to trample the serpent underfoot. The final revelation, the words of Jesus. Now, here's the final and most shocking truth buried in Psalm 91. Jesus himself fulfilled it. In Luke 10:19, he tells his disciples, "I have given you authority to tread on snakes and scorpions, and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you." Do you hear it? The echo of Psalm 91? Jesus wasn't just quoting Scripture, he was revealing its true meaning, and that is precisely what the enemy never wanted you to see. Psalm 91 isn't just a promise, it's a call to arms. The real question is, now that you know the hidden prophecy, what will you do with it?